Welcome, everyone. So glad you're here joining me today. So we're going to be getting into the shadow work reading, which we're going to be doing the Lightworker Oracle. Yesterday we did the Rebel one. And I hope you had a good Saturday when this is posted. It is Saturday. However, it is a timeless message. I had a really good day. I met a new friend for coffee, tea, breakfast, and it was really great conversation. The time passed quickly, and I'm very happy to have met this individual. She's a lovely lady, truly a beautiful soul, highly empathetic. And there is a lot of truth to when you start to release these karmic ties in your life and these karmic relationships that you do start to bring in people that are more aligned with your true path. And I feel like meeting her was really a blessing. So I'm grateful for that. And continued on my day to go around and visit some different places and get my workout in. And so it was a full day, and I'm grateful for that. So we're going to get into the Lightworker Oracle, which is this one. And the card that came out was grounding, my favorite topic. So if you're not familiar with grounding, it's a great way to start your day. Absolutely. I mean, you can do it anytime, but I always do it in the morning. So when I wake up, I do a cleansing. I also do a chakra cleansing. And then which involves me doing Reiki on myself. And then finally I end it with the grounding. And if you are looking for a guide for grounding, I do have a guide video with a script that I use. And I actually hit play every morning on that video and do it myself. If you're looking for something like that, you can head on over to my other channel, which is the Flow Society, which I am the founder of. And there will be more guides put up there over time, but that is the first one that I put up there. And it might help you out if you're not familiar or you're confused as to how to go about doing it. It can help you get started. And I hope you find it helpful. So we're going to go ahead and get into reading this oracle. All right, I'll get my glasses on and let's begin. You long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring those dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. When a reminder comes from a higher guidance to ground oneself, it is a lovely encouragement, never a judgment. Grounding is a spiritual version of remembering to call your mother. It is a chance to check in with what is happening in your physical life and make sure that you're giving appropriate time and energy to what really matters to your heart. It is a chance to appreciate the beauty of the natural world and the love in your relationships. It is a chance to make sure your spiritual work is being applied in your life in ways that feels good for you. It is a chance to speak your prayers rather than only think them. You might even dance them or create a colorful flower offering for your altar or sing them from your heart. We are guided to ground ourselves when there has been an increase of light to the head. This can occur through meditation, prayer, or conscious connection with spirit. You might be on fire with ideas and inspiration, but struggling to express them all practically. You may even feel congested or tense in parts of your body where the energy needs some help to flow. This is a sign to move in a way that feels freeing, strengthening, and expressive, and to add healthy relaxation and exercise into your lifestyle to allow for healing to occur. Then the light can move through your entire body, bringing vitality and helping you translate your ideas into reality. To do so, take care of your body. Be sure you get plenty of hydration and rest. Spend time in nature. Use salt baths to cleanse your energy. Eat foods that strengthen and nourish you. Ground yourself by releasing emotional content. If you are either swinging from one extreme to another or retreating to your head to analyze rather than express. You can ground emotional energy by writing in a journal or creating art, poetry, music, or dance to express your feelings. You can also ground emotional energy through physical exercise or being in nature. Practice soothing and calming yourself so that you can return yourself to a contented, trusting, and peaceful state of being. This can be done by talking to yourself in a gentle, loving, encouraging voice, reassuring yourself that everything is working out according to a higher plan and that you are very loved. Guided meditation and relaxation that helps you feel connected, peaceful, and loved will also be helpful. Choose what works for you. You'll know when you are grounded because you will feel very connected to your body, aware of your emotions, and clear, energized, and present with a sense of well-being. If you are not feeling that way, this oracle says that you can. Your energy and well-being can improve, and you can feel good about who you are and how you choose to live your life. Grounding will help you and help the universe to help you too. That is so true. I find grounding not only my grounding ritual in the morning that I do, but also through dance, sometimes through singing. It really does help. Find what it is that works for you, that helps you feel grounded and balanced. And the invocation is, I call upon the loving genius of divine and my own spirit. Please help me now, through unconditional love and divine mercy, to ground all levels of my being so I can manifest my highest and most loving, joyful destiny now. I enjoy being present in the here and now with my body and my breath, receiving spiritual light and shining it through my heart into the world. I love my body and my senses, my soul and my heart. They are all avenues for my spirit to experience and express in this world for the greater good. May all living beings feel helpful, grounding through unconditional love for the highest good, through my own free will, so be it. That was really lovely. Really, really lovely. It is so important that we are grounded every day, however that looks for you. For some people like me, I'm riddled with ADHD, so sitting in meditation doesn't balance me or calm me, unfortunately. But I find that movement, that's why I founded the Flow Society and I've started posting videos there, the moves that I do. Now, granted, they're shorter videos and I do it for long durations of time to enter that meditative state, but it gives you an idea. Maybe you get grounded through singing. Maybe you get grounded by going in the garden and doing your gardening. Whatever that looks like for you, always make time in your day to find space to ground. It's so important. So now we're going to move on to the star seed, which I like to call the star soul oracle. And for that one, that's what this one looks like, in case you're interested. And the card that came out for that is the Seas of Mintaka. Mintaka. And that's what that card looks like. Okay. We're going to go ahead and add that up here. Let's go ahead and read that one and see what it says. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. Can you imagine? That must have been amazing. The Sea of Mitaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been galactic race that saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it is very positive energy that things are working out for your highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. We love positive outcomes here. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in the life of fate as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that you don't appear in your life as fate. So it doesn't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? And a star soul inquiry is, how can you see potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? That's a really good question. Something to think about. What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? Can you think of any unconscious patterns in your own life? Something to think about. And then I pulled an angel card. Well, it came out, flying out onto the floor. 750, limitless love. Love that. Limitless love. So we're going to go ahead and read that. Love yourself and others freely. Your angels are asking you to practice unconditional love today, not only for others, but for yourself as well. You can only accept as much love from the outside world as you give yourself. Boy, if that's not true. Time to level up the amount you're willing to receive from within. Journal about how you feel and the vulnerability that occurs when demonstrating unconditional love to yourself and to others. It's so often that we don't give ourselves enough love. In particular, the unconditional love, not having those expectations. And it really is important that you give yourself that, because you are worthy of it. When you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning when you're going to brush your teeth and wash your face, tell yourself how much you love yourself. Tell yourself all the good things that you are and do, because you are so uniquely special to the universe. And so many people are blessed with your presence. Just even your energy, being around them, can be a blessing. So don't underestimate your contribution to others, even if it's little. You simply being in a room can affect people. You never know. But when you have unconditional love towards yourself, people feel that. They feel that energy within you. And it allows you to open up and receive unconditional love, because you're worthy of that. You deserve it. Now we have the angel wisdom. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that one. Oops. And the card that came out was self-care, which is this one right here. So let's go ahead and read that one. I love taking the time to understand my needs. The angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. Otherwise, you could stretch yourself too thin and burn out. That would be bad for your pursuit. Burnout. Burnout is real, isn't it? So many of us are burnout. So many of us are being taxed and pulled in every direction. And if you are a highly sensitive, empathetic person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get stretched, you get pulled, you get siphoned right and left of your energy. Remember to guard your energy tightly. No is a complete sentence. Be selective on who you give your energy to, because in all honesty, that energy is not going to benefit you in any way if you're just freely giving it for anybody to take. Guard it like a treasure because it's yours. And it's not easy to gain it back if people aren't reciprocating. So be true to yourself and protect your energy. Pace yourself in your day. Don't take on more than you can. Though the world and life and everything is seen as limitless, your energy is not. Protect it. All right, everyone. I hope that you're having a lovely weekend. I'm so glad you joined me today. And be safe until tomorrow. Take care. Blessings.